So we just walked out of a Best Buy, and I was commenting to Rich, my cameraman and our producer, how much the experience, the shopping experience in Best Buy has degraded, right? Because we were just in there, we bought a GoPro and a mount for this camera, like a gimbal for this camera, so we could stop, shaky camming it. And one more thing. So we spent $840, right? We were in there for half an hour. I would say that me and Rich walking into and out of Best Buy are their ideal clients, right? We know what we want. We bought it pretty quick. We're in and out $1,000, right? However, the buying experience in there is way the crap worse than the last time I was there. Now, it's been a while since I've just walked around a Best Buy, but it felt like almost everything in that Best Buy wasn't on the shelves. It was just pieces of paper showing you what the item was, and then it's locked up behind, behind some cages somewhere in the store. Probably because they're having horrible theft issues or whatever. I don't know. But Rich says that our Best Buy in Greenville, where he and I kind of live close to there, is even worse than this Best Buy. And that's just amazing to see how much the buying experience has degraded. He was saying that Best Buy used to be kind of his happy place, but that now there's no such thing as a happy place inside of Best Buy because it's so torn up and there's nothing on the shelves. To even buy what we wanted to buy, he had to wait probably 15, 20 minutes for an associate to free up from talking to someone else so the associate could unlock I think he unlocked 3 different cages for us to buy just a gimbal and a GoPro and something else. That's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff to think like that's the buying experience at Best Buy, and they're directly in competition with Amazon. Now, the comptroller for Bedrock used to work for a huge real estate hedge fund out in Idaho. And that huge real estate hedge fund commissioned like a $2.5 million report on the future of residential and commercial real estate to see where they wanted to be investing. And my best friend in the world is her husband. And we had long conversations when this report came back because the whole hedge fund was able to review that report when it came back. And it was like, my best friend described it as 97 pages of awful that just described how Amazon was eating everyone's lunch in the retail space and in the commercial real estate space. And you look at the purchasing experience on Amazon. Hey, I'm looking for this very specific thing. Here's 30 of them. Exactly what you want. All rated, reviewed. Now there's problems with that, but like here's 30 of them. Exactly what you want, order, it'll be there tomorrow or the next day, right? Versus that buying experience we just had in Best Buy. We walked in, there wasn't half of the stuff we needed. The stuff that we were able to get seemed really overpriced, if I'm honest. And it took us 20 minutes to find someone to even open the cages, and then the person that we were talking to had no idea what he was selling. Really, he just had no idea. And so I look at that, hedge fund managers have started calling anything beside Amazon's interest the kill zone, because when Amazon announces they're getting into a marketplace, and this is anecdotal, I just know this because I've read some articles, but I'm driving down the road and I don't have the exact articles in front of me. But when Amazon announced that they were getting into home food delivery, Blue Apron dropped by like 30 or 40% that day. Amazon, because of their largesse and because of all their verticals of business, when they announce they're getting into your business, it's pretty much over. There was a cloud-based server, and I'm not sure which one, but I read this one time, and we'll have to find the article if we want to pin it. But there was a cloud-based computer something that Amazon wanted to buy, and they did not sell, and so they didn't sell, and so Amazon started their own, and it's reported that they were losing $100 million a month for something like 13 months to get enough market share to put the company out of business. And so they lost $100 million a month for 13 straight months, and eventually they took enough market share from the company that they had wanted to buy that the company went under. And so hedge fund managers now say basically anything that Amazon could move into is in the kill zone, because they have so much money they can afford to lose $100 million a month for 13 months just to put you out of business if you're in direct competition. And if the only thing Best Buy has going for them is you can walk in and talk to an expert and see the product and handle it and have a good buying experience and have a happy place, They are not delivering on that promise whatsoever based on our experience there today. That's crazy. It felt like Circuit City in there. It felt like the old school Circuit City days when all the shelves were bare and everything was overpriced and they were a month from bankruptcy. Crazy. I've just never been in a Best Buy that felt that bad. And at the same time, we could have ordered all that stuff off Amazon for maybe 30% less. So yeah, scary times to be Best Buy. Horrible customer experience in there. And we're gonna go have some tacos. But yeah, just an interesting thought. The kill zone of Amazon commercial real estate is just getting crushed. We don't do commercial, not because of only that, but definitely somewhat because of that. If you're enjoying this, like and subscribe. We're enjoying this, trying to talk through all these interesting things that are happening in the world. And we hope that you're enjoying along. Like and subscribe. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.